Abbie, when you started the program, it was the first year. You were practicing at Pullen Park. You were playing at Walnut Creek. You really didn't have a home. What was that like as a program was getting started?
If I'm being 100% honest, we didn't know any different. Like we just loved softball and I think we were all just really excited. I don't know. And, looking back now, I was like, holy cow, they would have never got me there looking back now. Nowadays, everybody has fancy facilities, fancy locker rooms, fancy gear. I just think we wanted to compete and play.
So, Renata, when you hear those stories, how appreciative are you to play in the facility, which they still play in now, that you had a home, you had a
Yeah.
place that you could call your own?
I loved it. Dale Stadium was such a cool place because, like, you walk in, one is central campus. So there's so much going on around it. There's students everywhere. Like, you're just right there in the middle of everything. And then you walk right onto the concourse and look down into the field. And I thought that was the coolest thing.
You guys were highly decorated players when you got here. You set all kind of records. I mean, you look at Abbie, second in career wins still, first in career strikeouts, second in career ERA, 6 no-hitters, including a perfect game, and you hit 28 home runs. Did you expect all of that when you came here?
No. Is Emily have all the wins? Who's ahead of me?
Yeah.
She
Wyman.
she should be. She's
Yes.
good. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I didn't, and I think like a lot of that is just I think to being bought into what, our coaches were saying and just loving the game and just kind of like, being a part of a good team. I mean, I had great people around me.
Mhm.
So it was just fun.
Renata, we'll run down yours. NC State record, 65 career home runs. Had the ACC record, but someone beat you by one.
Kristen
Second,
Brown.
I know. Second in NC State
It's
career
fine.
But I
average,
It's
know.
fine.
156. Third in RBI with 155. Did you expect to have such a decorated career and records
I
that
did.
still are held today when you got here?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to play ball. And I knew I wanted to be a program changer. I wanted to come in and I wanted to play hard. And, that's what we did. And like Abbie said, like I had great teammates around me. I mean, I just wanted to play ball and I just wanted to play hard.
There have been 2 ACC championships won in this program, and each of you were part of one of them. Abbie, you were part of the first one in 2006. Take us through that experience of getting to that point and winning that first ACC championship for NC State.
Oh gosh, that was forever ago. Yeah, I mean, I think, I look back now and I don't think we realized what we were doing or what we were a part of. It's just so funny. Like, I didn't like, oh my gosh, it was awesome. It was an awesome experience. I don't think I've ever been, I mean, I'm sure Renata's played on many teams. I've played on many teams or been a part of many teams, but, just kind of like when it clicks for everybody and everybody's just firing in the same direction at the same time, kind of like a timing thing. That was what it really felt like for me. And I'm sure my teammates would say the same. People stepping up. I think Shayna was the ACC tournament MVP, and like nobody could touch Shayna. Like, I feel like she could throw like a watermelon up there and people would swing and miss. Like, she would just spin it. And so, like, I just think everybody just kind of like did their job, and it was just so cool and kind of surreal that it happened, looking back now.
2013, you guys win the second ACC championship in school history. What was that experience like for you?
Kind of like what Abbie said, it was surreal. And I mean, same, like the entire team was firing on the same cylinders, like Abbie said, like it just all that season, everything just clicked in the right direction. We had all the pieces going. Emily Wyman was untouchable. And it was, I mean, across the field, we had great seasoned athletes. And I remember that it was Florida State, and I was like, oh, how are we going to get past Florida State? How are we going to do this? And I'll never forget, we were winning 1-0, and I looked back at Bethany Wells, who was playing in left field, and we had 2 outs, and I looked back at her, I said, we're really going to do this? And she goes, I'm coming to you. And we got that last out, and she came running up to me and gave me a hug. And even after the game, we were sitting at a restaurant eating like everybody, and I was like, I still don't believe that we actually won the whole thing. Like it was such a surreal moment that we actually pulled out the entire, that we won.
With the softball community being so tight, both of you know Lindsay from the past. What do you think about her in this opportunity to be a head coach? Do you think that will allow her to be successful here at NC State?
Well, Lindsay's an amazing human. So first of all, that's a great foundation for that, but I also think she knows the game. She's passionate, she's committed. She loves hard, which I think, everybody needs, especially when you're a female from the age of 18 to 22. I'm excited about her first head coaching job. I was a longtime assistant and never had the gusto to kind of move up to that next move. So I'm just excited about her and that journey for that too, and super stoked that she's doing it at NC State.
She's gonna win. That's not a question. But in her pursuit of winning and making a winning program, she's gonna make sure her athletes are truly cared for and taken care of the way they should be. She's gonna build a really, really good culture there. But I think she's done an amazing job so far, and she's really, again, showed these kids that she really cares about them, and they've fully bought into her and what she's doing, and it shows on the field.
I hope the Wolfpack pride continues to permeate through the two of you, two legends in the program. We appreciate the time.
I don't know about legends.
No, look, with your accolades.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Make me feel good for the day.
Absolutely. Look, I'd put y'all's resume up against anybody with the accomplishments individually. And the fact that you won ACC championships, yeah, you're legends. Both of you. Abbie and Renada. Hey, I appreciate your time. Take care of yourself and
Awesome.
go Pack.